My God, it's hot out today. Sure would be nice if there was a shitty flea market around to cool off in. Oh wait, there's one. That's right, folks. Have you ever wanted to buy shady or possibly illegal goods that probably shouldn't be sold to the public? Then come on down to Peddler's Mall on the east side, yes, that east side, of Indianapolis to satisfy all of your shopping needs. Tell the world exactly what you're thinking with hilariously offensive custom t-shirts. Are your friends a bunch of flaky assholes? Well, find your next lifelong friend here as well.
Hey, buddy.
Or how about incredibly interesting booths filled with genuinely cool items that are completely locked down and no one knows how to get in, not even the front desk. Running out of statues of our Lord Jesus Christ? We'll grab a few dozen to stave off all of those pesky inner demons. Where else can you find high-quality artwork at unbeatable prices? And don't forget, only Peddler's Mall can supply you with 67,000 pounds of washing detergent in dirty buckets. So come on down to Peddler's Mall on the east side of Indianapolis, yes, that east side, at 7803 East Washington Street, and just shove all this useless shit straight up your ass. Alright, enough that shit. Let's actually go to somewhere that doesn't suck. And today we're at the Richmond Bargain Center. And this is in Richmond, Indiana. And this place is kind of like a mix between a big flea market and a furniture store. But it's also got the worst lighting that I have ever had to shoot any video in. So I apologize if this video looks terrible. But the real reason we're here is for Dave's Wrestling Vault and Collectibles. And this is actually pretty cool because we don't get too many wrestling themed toy stores in Indiana at all. Like, it's weird, once you go above Louisville or Cincinnati, like that line, there's not really much up here. Like, there was one here in the city in Indianapolis in like the mall, East Washington Mall. It's really cool. Like, I like that, but it's very rare to find these. So I was super excited when this one came up, and I just randomly found it on Google search one day. And yeah, this place is really awesome. Just tons and tons of old school wrestling figures and new that you can, dig through and find. It's a really cool place. So this place also has just a bunch of stuff that I'd completely forgotten even existed, like this old WWE DVD board game. It's like this weirdly involved kind of simulation / trivia thing. It's strange, and I played it once, and by the end of it, I don't think anyone really quite understood the rules, but it's typical board game stuff. But over here though, we've got a Slam Cam, and the Slam Cam is the worst digital camera ever created. I mean, it's got like a set of baby's first Photoshop tools in it as well that you can kind of manipulate your image, but it doesn't matter because you'll never actually see yourself because you have to be sitting on the face of the sun to even get a picture out of that thing. You don't really realize how much was made into like wrestling merchandise until it's just all sitting in front of you. Like just weird toys, monster trucks, and this WCW trading card game. Like, who played this? Who was this made for? I know who it was made for, but if you're one of those people, did you actually play that? I mean, my God. Over here, we've got this awesome WWF toy chest. Back in the 80s, like stuff like this was all the rage. Like, I had a TMNT one, but man, look at that. One of the things I absolutely loved about this place is that they've just got random accessories like in baggies, and I wish more places would do stuff like this. It's so hard just to find little accessories to kind of go along with, instead of just buying a whole figure or something for one thing, which is a thing. My brother actually does this. You can just come here and find some stuff in a baggie, that's ingenious. Why don't more places do this? He's also got some replica championship belts over here, which is always cool to see. And back here, I believe he's got a garbage can lid signed by Duke the Dumpster. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, you can come here and get you some tonfas and grab you a WWE belt and go home, beat the shit out of your little brother. That's probably what I would have done back in the day. Dave, of course, does have more than just wrestling figures, and in fact, the entire left-hand side of the store is mostly devoted to Marvel and Transformers and He-Man and stuff like that. And while he doesn't have quite the collection over here as he does with the wrestling stuff, what he does have is pretty unique, and most of it's really well priced. Like a lot of these Transformers, it's, again, not the biggest collection ever, But what's here, he's got some good prices on it. Like this Skylinks down here. Like, check this thing out. It looks like it's in good condition. He's got like 80 bucks on it. It's not bad at all. The sewer playset, 80? That usually goes for around 150. And this Technodrome, I don't know if it's completely together or not, but for 120, that's pretty good. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is very affordable, and I love seeing that in these toy stores. Of course, we got to take a look at the He-Man figures and vehicles over here. Man, a lot of these I had when I was a kid, especially this Dragon Walker. God, I played with that so much. It's always cool to see. And down here, we've got Strider and Night Stalker. Don't really see Night Stalker a lot these days. I'm not sure why. But yeah, he's got a lot of He-Man figures and baggies and totes and crates and stuff that you can dig through. So yeah, not too shabby. Overall, this place is a treat to come to. If you're in Richmond, definitely check this place out. There's so much stuff here. You know, it's not a huge store, but there's a lot to dig through, and you could probably spend a couple hours in here doing so if you wanted to. I'm going to put the name and address up here, but also I'm just going to let this happy little fellow tell you exactly where you need to go. And I think that's going to do it this time, guys. I know we didn't have too much going on, but we have a lot more coming up, and I mean a lot. I've got several videos already taken, I just got to edit them together, and we've got several more scheduled coming into October, especially Halloween. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Check back soon for another retro game and toy hunt, and maybe a shitty flea market.